Ever feel like you're juggling flaming torches while riding a unicycle, uphill, with a deadline looming? That sensation of being constantly on, a notification away from the next demand? If you're nodding along, you're definitely not alone. In our hyper-connected, fast-paced world, especially for those of us navigating careers and building our lives, that feeling of overwhelm can sometimes feel like the default setting. But what if I told you there are simple, profound ways to not just cope, but to cultivate a deep sense of calm and clarity amidst the beautiful chaos of life? Welcome to The Inspired Lens. I'm your host, Silas Lounge. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not just a buzzword, but a vital practice for our times: mindfulness, presence, and the transformative power of self-care rituals. We'll explore practical ways to manage stress, find that elusive inner peace, and why consistently checking in with your emotional state is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. Ready to trade some of that stress for serenity? Let's get started. So let's talk about this modern overwhelm. We're bombarded with information, expectations, and the subtle pressure to always be achieving, always be connected. For young professionals especially, the lines between work and life can blur so easily. We're passionate, driven, but sometimes that drive can lead us straight into burnout if we're not careful. I remember a time early in my own career when I thought busy equaled productive. My mind was a whirlwind of to-do lists, future worries, and replaying past conversations. I was physically present, but mentally, I was everywhere but the present moment. The result? Constant low-level anxiety, difficulty focusing, and a feeling of being perpetually behind, no matter how much I accomplished. It was exhausting. This is where mindfulness and presence come in. Now, mindfulness can sound a bit esoteric, maybe even intimidating, but at its core, it's simply the practice of paying attention to the present moment, on purpose, without judgment. It's not about stopping your thoughts. That's a common misconception. It's about noticing them, acknowledging them, and then gently guiding your focus back to now. Presence is the beautiful outcome of mindfulness. It's that feeling of being fully engaged with what's happening right here, right now. Whether it's a conversation with a friend, the taste of your morning coffee, or the work project in front of you. When you're truly present, you're more focused, more creative, and surprisingly more resilient to stress. Think of it like this. Our minds are incredible tools, but they often operate on autopilot, jumping from past regrets to future anxieties. Mindfulness is like taking the steering wheel. You're deciding where your attention goes, and in a world that constantly pulls for our attention, consciously choosing where to place it is truly a superpower. Before we can effectively manage stress or cultivate inner peace, we need to get good at one crucial thing: checking in with ourselves. How are you really doing? Not the fine or busy we often default to, but truly, what's the emotional weather like inside you today? So often, we try to power through difficult emotions, or we distract ourselves, hoping they'll just disappear. But emotions are messengers. Stress, anxiety, frustration, they're signals that something needs attention. Ignoring them is like ignoring the smoke alarm because you don't want to deal with a fire. It doesn't make the fire go away, it just lets it grow. I like to think of an emotional check-in as creating an inner weather report. Is it sunny and calm? Partly cloudy with a chance of overwhelm? Stormy with high winds of frustration? There's no right or wrong weather. The key is to acknowledge what's there. A simple way to do this is the STOP technique. It stands for stop. Whatever you're doing, just pause for a moment. T, take a breath. A slow, conscious breath in and out. This helps to ground you. O, observe. Notice what's happening in your body. Tension in your shoulders? A knot in your stomach? What thoughts are running through your mind? What emotions are present? Name them without judgment. Ah, there's anxiety. Or, I'm feeling a bit scattered. P, proceed. Having acknowledged your inner state, you can now choose how to proceed with more awareness. Maybe you need a 5-minute break, a glass of water, or simply to adjust your expectations for the next hour. Making this a regular practice, even just once or twice a day, can be revolutionary. It's like building a friendship with yourself. You start to understand your patterns, your triggers, and what you genuinely need. And when you're aware of your emotional state, you're so much better equipped to navigate challenges without getting completely swept away by them. Alright, so we understand the why and the importance of checking in. Now, let's talk about some practical hows. Specifically, how to bring mindfulness and even a little meditation into your busy life without it feeling like another chore. Many people hear meditation and imagine an hour of sitting cross-legged in perfect silence, achieving a state of no thought. And if that's your goal, wonderful. But for most of us, especially beginners, that can feel unattainable and even discouraging. The good news is, mindfulness can be practiced in tiny moments, and meditation can start with just 1 minute. Tip number 1, breath awareness. This is the cornerstone of many practices. Simply bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then leaving your one body. Your mind will wander. That's what minds do. When you notice it's wandered, gently, kindly, guide it back to your breath. Each time you do this, it's like a little bicep curl for your attention muscle. You can do this for 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Tip number 2, mindful moments in daily activities. You don't always need a dedicated meditation session. Try bringing mindful awareness to something you already do. Mindful coffee tea, really savor it. Notice the warmth of the mug, the aroma, the taste. Mindful walking. Feel your feet on the ground, the movement of your body, the sights and sounds around you. Mindful listening. When someone is talking, truly listen without planning your response. Tip number 3, guided meditations. There are fantastic apps and online resources, many free, that offer guided meditations for everything, from stress reduction to better sleep. Having a voice guide you can be incredibly helpful, especially when you're starting out. When I first started, the idea of meditating felt huge, so I committed to just 1 minute a day. 1 minute of focusing on my breath. Some days it felt easy, others my mind was a circus. But I stuck with that 1 minute. Gradually, it became a natural pause I looked forward to, and slowly, I extended the time. The key is consistency over duration, especially at the beginning. Even a few mindful breaths can shift your state from reactive to responsive. While mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for inner peace, self-care is a broader umbrella that encompasses all the intentional actions we take to care for our physical, mental, and emotional health. And it's definitely not just about bubble baths and face masks, though those can be lovely too. True self-care is about understanding your needs and making choices that nourish you, refuel you, and protect your energy. It's about recognizing that you can't pour from an empty cup. So, what can self-care rituals look like, especially for busy young professionals? Movement. This doesn't have to be an intense gym session. It could be a 20-minute walk at lunchtime, stretching in the morning, or dancing in your living room. Movement releases endorphins and helps clear the mind. Nature connection. Spending time outdoors, even if it's just a local park, has proven benefits for reducing stress and improving mood. Creative outlets. Engaging in hobbies like painting, writing, playing music, gardening. Anything that allows for creative expression can be incredibly restorative. It takes you out of your analytical mind and into a state of flow. Nourishment. Paying attention to what you eat and how it makes you feel. Hydrating properly. This isn't about restrictive diets, but about mindful eating that supports your energy. Boundaries. This is a big one. Learning to say no to things that drain you, protecting your time and energy, and communicating your needs respectfully is a profound act of self-care. It's about honoring your limits. Rest and sleep. Prioritizing good quality sleep is non-negotiable for mental and physical well-being. Creating a calming bedtime routine can make a huge difference. Connection. Meaningful connection with loved ones, friends, or community. Feeling seen and supported is vital. The most effective self-care rituals are the ones that resonate deeply with you. It's not about what you should do, but what genuinely makes you feel centered, recharged, and cared for. Experiment, be curious, and build a toolkit of practices that you can turn to, especially when life feels demanding. Before we wrap up, I'd like to invite you to take a brief moment with me, right here, right now, to experience a little bit of what we've been talking about. If you're in a place where you can do so safely, I invite you to just get comfortable. You can gently close your eyes or just soften your gaze. Take a slow, easy breath in and let it go. Another deep breath in and a full breath out. Now, just bring your awareness to your body. Notice the points of contact, your feet on the floor, your body on the chair. Scan your body for any areas of tension. Your jaw, your shoulders, your hands. If you find any tension, see if you can consciously soften those areas on your next exhale. Now bring your attention to your breath. Just notice its natural rhythm. Not trying to change it, just observing the gentle rise and fall. Your mind might wander, and that's perfectly okay. If it does, just gently guide your attention back to the sensation of your breath. Now, as you continue to breathe, just offer yourself a silent word of kindness. Perhaps, "May I be well," or "I am doing my best." And when you're ready, take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can gently open your eyes, bringing your awareness back to the space around you. Notice how you feel. Even a minute or two of conscious presence can make a difference. That feeling of centeredness, even if fleeting, is always accessible to you. Cultivating mindfulness, presence, and consistent self-care rituals isn't about adding more to your already packed schedule. It's about weaving moments of intentionality and care into the life you're already living. It's about learning to manage stress, not by eliminating it, but by changing your relationship to it, and by deeply understanding the importance of checking in with your own emotional landscape. So the key takeaways for today: 1. Presence is your power. In a distracted world, the ability to be present is a skill that enhances every aspect of your life. 2. Emotional check-ins are non-negotiable. Befriend your inner world. Your emotions are valuable messengers. 3. Start small and be consistent. Mindfulness and meditation don't require hours. Even a minute a day can build momentum. 4. Self-care is personalized. Design rituals that genuinely nourish you, mind, body, and spirit. This journey of finding inner peace amidst chaos is ongoing, a practice rather than a destination. Be patient with yourself, be curious, and celebrate the small shifts. I'd love to hear from you. What are some of your go-to self-care rituals? Or what's one small mindfulness practice you're willing to try this week? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could inspire someone else on their journey. If you found value in today's episode of The Inspired Lens, please show your support by giving us a like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future conversations designed to inspire and uplift. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, take good care of yourself, stay present, and keep shining your unique light. I'm Silas Lounge, and this is The Inspired Lens.